Hello everyone and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones: The Card Game 2nd edition video for you. As you can see here, it's the finals. There's a national buy on the line, a regional trophy. We are at the 2016 Ontario Regionals, Black Knight Games in Hamilton, Ontario. We have myself on the left, playing Laney Dragon. We have Alfredo on the right, playing Laney Dragon that you just saw in the last video. We both worked our way up to the finals here. And we're going to slug it out.
Yeah. Triple counted.
And Alfredo gets a nice setup here. He's got the Hound, Corona Vastothrak, Ser Jorah, and a King's Road.
I forgot to check deck list.
And I sadly, after Mulligan,
People in regionals that I played
only get a Rattleshirts Raider, Ser Jorah, and a Burnman. Not bad. 3 characters. I do get 8 gold, but no economy. And but 3 cards is alright.
They put enough banner in, or they aren't playing 4 of a card.
So should I have done that?
Sure, yeah. Right now. Stop everything. Stop.
You can be the Miss America that got disqualified.
Oh my.
You won. I mean, you didn't win.
It made me really nervous when I made top 8 at Conquest. And like, let me see your deck. I'm like, man, if I get disqualified out of top 8 because I screwed up, right.
So we just have John Gobey, the TO, at the side there talking with me and all of us. There's people around watching. Just having a conversation there about the disqualifications that happen at some other regionals due to deck checks at the top 8, finding out not enough banner cards were in other people's decks. So people, make sure you rate your deck list properly, make sure you have enough banner cards in there, or if you're playing Fealty, don't have more than 15 neutrals, because people are checking decks now and disqualifying people left and right, or handing out round losses, and you don't want that to happen to you. So take the time, just double check your deck, make sure it matches your deck list that you handed in, and yeah. Prevent yourself from being DQ'd in the middle of a tournament, which is not fun, especially when some of us drive 5, 6, 7 hours to these tournaments to have a round loss or a DQ handed out. It's a big punch in the nuts, especially since it could end your tourney life or stop you from making the cut. And it's no fun for anyone to see that happen. So choosing plots here. I know I make a mistake here right off the start, and I remember this greatly. I have the choice. I have Trading with Pentoshi in my deck, and I don't know. It's just built into me. When I look across and my opponent has more economy, I just seen it in a lot of tournaments lately where people are dropping out naval superiorities, and in my head I'm thinking my board's fine. I just don't want to have my trading feed him and give him more economy, or I don't want to hit with naval. I maybe want to use it later, but I really should have played it first, because at this point I think I had Miri or Tywin in hand, and I know after drawing from the draw phase I saw the other. And yeah, if I knew I was going to draw into big dudes and no more little dudes, which I think is what happens here, I definitely would have wished I played trading. Just to get Miri or Tywin out fast, because I did not get it. And I don't think I had Call on the Banners in this deck at this time. I was experimenting regional from regional, switching plots around and stuff.
Ready?
Oh, I did have Call on the Banners, actually. There we go. My bad. So I win initiative. He plays Calm over Westeros. So I choose Alfredo to go first. I want to see what he plays. I'm going to get 3 gold from his characters. What's he going to name for Calm over Westeros? Let's see. And he chooses military, so I put a token on his plot card there to signify that. And we draw cards. So now let's see what Alfredo marshals here. He gets 5 gold to start, plus he's got a King's Road. And I definitely have a Western Fiefdoms in hand here. I see myself put it to the front. And that's going to be my limited choice this round, I guess. So I believe this is the 3rd regional you've seen that I've gone to on this channel. Toot my own horn a little bit. I made the top 8 in the previous ones. Yeah, I made top 8 in both of the previous regionals that were on the channel. One in Michigan, and one in New York and Rochester, and got eliminated in the top 8 in both. It's kind of sad. But yeah, I made the top 8 here, but actually made my way all the way to the final table. So can I finally seal the deal? Yeah, I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm making the cut multiple times. Yeah, it's compared to my first edition performance, this is having a great time here in second edition. Also having fun making videos on the side, so whether I get eliminated or not, I was hanging around to the end of the tournament anyway, filming videos for you guys. So I have fun, get to watch some of these games in the finals anyway. It's always enjoyable. Whether I'm in them or not, it's still fun. So we got a Landsport Merchant there marshaled out. Alfredo's still debating what to marshal next. Yeah, if you guys like the work I'm doing, you like these videos, you like watching these finals and these regionals, and like watching me drive and travel to tournaments, all that costs money. I want to get more equipment. I want to film more games with more cameras. I want to invest in some lighting and that kind of stuff. So if you like what I do here, you can donate as little as $1 a month. Very cheap. You can keep watching for free. I'm good with that too. Support the channel, subscribe, but you can always donate on patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. Every little bit helps improve the channel and get more videos out there and put me to more work in my spare time. So yeah, go over there and donate if you want. If you don't, no hard feelings. Keep watching. I'm happy to have you here. Either way. But thanks to everyone who's donated so far on the Patreon. I appreciate it so much. So we have a little character played called Miri Mazmurder. Miri Mazmurder, who is going to do some killing if I don't defend her attacking alone. But the Hound is out there, which is very scary because they do work together on a power challenge for 11 strength usually. And if he wins, he can trigger the Hound's reaction to... Force reaction has to be triggered, but he can choose to send him back to hand, to leave Miri alone, to then replace Claim, and smash me with a targeted kill. So at this point, I remember stressing out. I have 6 gold. I see Miri played. I crap in my pants a little bit. So then it forces me to pay 1 gold to milk Miri. And I had to do it. So then I choose just to play Rose Road instead of Western Fiefdoms, because now I can't play my Tywin. And a spoiler, in my hand, I think the only characters I had at this point was 1 copy of Tywin and 1 copy of Miri. So I remember crapping my pants because all I wanted to do was play Tywin. I was just going to play Tywin, start fueling my gold in the next rounds, be able to play my Miri. But no, he plays a Miri, which forces me to play that milk because my Tywin would have just got killed if I put it on the board. And I remember people watching the game after and just looking at my plots and said I should have just opened with trading and not have played games. But I thought I was good. I thought I had enough enough economy, just to get my copy of Tywin on the board, and I would have been good. But I did not have enough for Tywin plus the milk of the poppy that was now needed. So I was a little scared off. So I think I'm screwed, and I just decide to sit on 5 gold. I think here, or maybe I do have something to play still. Maybe I did get another little character. We will see. But I remember stressing that I couldn't play either of my 7 costers to start the game. Felt like I wasted a call on the banners. That's all I remember. But we will see. We will see. Can that milk on Miri hold him off long enough to let me get my Tywin into play or my own Miri into play and start wrecking shop? We will see. I'm just evaluating all the cards in my hand, evaluating my opponent's board, trying to figure a way out of this little puzzle. It would be nice to win this regional. It's my home store. It's like 7 minutes away from my house. Super excited that they got a regional championship. Go check out Black Knight Games in Hamilton, Ontario if you're in the area. And it does look like I just sit on 5 gold, no marshalling. And we're over to a military challenge here with Ser Jorah and the Hound. It's only sitting on 1 gold though. But he's just looking to kill somebody and whittle my board down, which when he's got 5 characters to my 3 already, he can definitely swing it in his favor by killing guys on my board. But I should still be able to win a military back, but I won't kill anyone because he named military claim for Calm over Westeros.
And with 2.
So I block with 2 with the Burnman, blocked and unopposed. Should have a forced reaction here from the Hound. Yep, sending him back to hand. And should have a forced reaction on Ser Jorah. And he gains Renown. So Alfredo just uses the 1 token to show Betrayal and Renown. It's just something he's done before, and I'm just used to, so I'm okay with it. But just you watching at home, that's why there's no Betrayal token there. He just does them together.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? It's like when I asked
So no defenders here. On an intrigue challenge with Miri. I've got a lot of cards in hand. Didn't really play anything. I need to lose some anyway for reserve. But he plays a Tears of Bliss, which I have to block with Hands of Judgment. I don't want to lose my Rattle Shirts there. So he does take an unopposed power. And here we go for claim. He does still have that Chrono Vasto Thrax standing, so that's a little scary. And we know I have Tywin and Miri in hand. And it's a Tywin, and he triggers the Crone. And I don't have a Treachery to stop it, so Tywin is in the dead pile. And I am destroyed inside. That is gross. And we saw Alfredo do this earlier in the series to a Robert Baratheon in the first round. And doing it to a Tywin, it's just crushing. It's a good little combo with that Chrono Vasto Thrak. Don't laugh at them. They're huge. If you do it right, they're huge.
No blame for you.
It's kind of like a little repeatable heads on spikes. A little annoying.
Military 7.
So I do a military challenge with 7. Get that put to the sword off. I kill Miri. This ain't over yet. Miri in his dead pile, Tywin in mine. I don't know if this is a fair trade. And I know I still have Miri in hand. So, but not having Tywin now might make it a little harder to get her out. And it looks like I do my Betrayal and Renown there.
Alright. Good deal. Dom?
So I take Dominance. Looks like we're tied there at 3-3.
It is. I don't play with her very often because I'm a very competitive person. Like when I'm in if I'm not playing out of shit, like I just like I with her I like trying. Yeah, like if there's interesting ideas, I think it's kind of cool. I don't want to try them out, but like honestly to play with, and it's like not. It's like a Tuesday night, like we usually do it. Then it's like, oh sure, I want to play a game.
So we're just selecting our second round plots here. And we're taking our time. This game is not timed. So no pressure on going fast here to try to win in time or anything. Due to it being the finals. But I play Calm over Westeros, and he plays Wardens of the West.
You can be first player. Alright.
And I think I made another mistake here. I don't know if I have some more economy to play Miri, but right now on the board, only having 6 gold. I can't get that Miri out of hand yet. But if I still had Tywin in hand, I would have had enough with that Western Fiefdoms to play him. But I don't. Oh, I did have a Treachery in hand, but the problem was I had no unique Lannister character in play to stop that Chrono Vasto Thrak play. And I remember looking at it, thinking I was good, and then realizing I don't have a unique Lannister in play. But I would have if I would have started the game of training with Matoshi. God damn it. But at this point in the day, playing all day, many games. This is game number, I think, 8 of the day in a row. And I don't think we took a break at all. Or at least I didn't get a break at all. I always have to stick around due to filming and whatnot. So I know at this point I was pretty tired. making some dumb decisions, obviously. Or playing a little too tight. Not anticipating my opponent's plays. And which led to a Tywin going to the dead pile from my hand. So I play a Western Fiefdoms and kneel that to get a Lannister Merchant into play. And it looks like I have to sit on 6 gold. And that's a little sad. I did not get character of value there to put into play. Or maybe I got a Burn Men to ambush in. Or maybe the Hound that I want to sneak in later. Maybe I have events. Maybe I got another Put to the Sword I want to get off. I need to save some gold for that. So he's going to do 2 reduce here off the Merchant and the Western Fiefdoms. And he gets enough to get Sir Ilyn Payne into play, which is not good because Ser Jorah is going to lose his head and get killed. So I'm down to 2 characters on board. And now not enough to defend a military of my own. I'm going to lose another character most likely. Oh no, I named military for Combat of Westeros. Never mind. So that is good for that. But even though I negated his military claim, he's basically getting military claim using Sir Ilyn Payne. So he's continuing to put pressure on my board and slim it down there character-wise. And he puts a copy of Ser Jorah out there as a duplicate. I guess to use for a military claim of his own. And a copy of a Targaryen Loyalist. And passes over to me for challenges.
Because well, I mean, it's our generation, right? Like, we're just like, hey, I stood around for most of that time. 50s and the 60s. My dad just like, I remember where it was when I saw that. Yeah.
I'm really stuck here. I don't have many options. I mean, you can defend challenges, you can handle the claim, no problem.
3.
And I'm pretty defeated. Military challenge for 3. So it's unopposed. He does take that copy of Ser Jorah for claim. And looks like I'm going to do a power challenge 1. And knowing I have no intrigue to block either, that crone could happen again here. And I do have a copy of Miri in hand for sure. So an unopposed power gain sends me up to 5 to his 2. And he does go for the intrigue. He doesn't care about trying to kill anyone. I guess he can't, but because of the claim, so it makes sense. Here we go. Intrigue challenge, Ser Jorah.
Put that dupe on.
And I realized I should have put the duplicate out.
Saved, right?
And I admit my mistake there. I realized it as soon as he played Payne. I should have put the duplicate on Ser Jorah. So another dumb mistake on my part. Because Sir Ilyn Payne, you can save from him.
There is.
And he probably would have just killed that merchant instead. And I would have had a dupe on Ser Jorah. Maybe do some other challenges or stop some challenges. So that's sad. But yep, that's me paying for my mistakes there. And I remember Ilyn Payne was new at this time. I didn't put him in my deck yet. I wasn't sure about him. But seeing him out early and just destroying my board when I don't have any larger characters just made me really think he is amazing. And I've been playing him ever since. And I'm sure all you guys know he is great. I also like him because he does have the right icons to counter Miri. And he's only 4 strength, but I mean, just having those 2 icons and adding 4 strength to challenges can sometimes hold Miri off. So I finally played the trading with the Patoshi.
Who's going first?
He plays Call in the Banners, so he's going to have no shortage in money. He's going to get 3 from my plot. He's going to get another 2 from his. And then he'll gain 4 more off of what he has in play. Plus he has the Western Fiefdoms and the Lannister Merchant. So economy is definitely in his favor. But I am getting 10 gold right now. Plus 1 for my Rose Road. Plus I have my own merchant and Western Fiefdom. So We will see. Can I build something out of this? I'm definitely playing from behind right now. And there's a copy of Miri. And right now her target is Sir Ilan. And I get a copy of Burnman, which I'm just going to play out there for economy's sake. And I decide to sit on 4 gold.
I'll get 3.
So power-wise, he does have enough on the board to stop Miri attacking alone. And intrigue-wise, he also has enough to stop Miri from attacking alone right now. I am going first, so he'll have to kneel out some stuff to stop that, and it might help me get some other challenges through, and maybe hold him off from doing challenges to me. But then he plays Sir Tywin Lannister, and I just cry a little bit. Because now he definitely has enough to stop Miri on either challenge, and he can come back and do his own challenges. Plus now he has got a renowned character besides Ser Jorah out there to help gain more power on his side. And Alfredo's not the type of player who's going to make a mistake to let my Miri kill his Tywin, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to have to get some other tricks out there with her. So marshalling action is going to eat the Burnman, which I realized after being super tired and frustrated. I remember swearing at myself, thinking, why did I play him? Why did I do that? In my head, I thought it was to get rid of, use the merchant up before he gets eaten by pain. But then I'm a dummy because it just puts out another target. I guess it saved the life of the Lannister merchant to live another round to help reduce some economy. Looking at it positively, but yep, that was a character I could have ambushed in later. And yeah, I just very tired and frustrated, making many mistakes, and I apologize for everyone watching. I played horribly right here, and yeah, just that Tywin hitting the dead pile. I remember that really hit hard. I don't know how many of you guys have been in that spot where you've had that heads on spikes hit you first round and grab your 7-cost Danny, your 7-cost Bob, your Tywin, your whatever out of hand first round. And you Rochester boys know what I'm talking about. You play that heads on spikes like it's going out of style. And I've seen it hit some big characters and really puts you off and knocks you out mentally. Can really mess with you. And that's what that did there for me, this game for sure. So props to Alfredo for putting in that Corona Vastothrak. That was a good call. I remember testing with them, trying them out, and just didn't feel it was the right fit. But yep, I see why he did it now. So I do my Miri. He just blocks with Tywin, so I just bait Tywin in, but Tywin gets a renown out of it, and I just decide to pass. And he does have gold on his plot card.
2 cards in hand?
3.
I have 3 cards in hand, as I just said there. So I think I'm okay on the put to the sword here, but he could ambush in a Burnman and hit me with a put to the sword. But he's got a chump power challenge here, which goes unopposed, gets him claim, which puts him at 8 power to my 4. Now, is he going to use Ser Jorah to do an intrigue claim here and then use the crone, or is he going to just do a military challenge here with Ser Jorah? Does he have something to ambush in? And he does pay for... He does have a copy of the Hound to ambush in. And it looks like he does a military, which I'm going to block with the Rattleshirt Raiders to block the unopposed. Forced reaction sends the Hound back to hand. And I'm going to kill Lannisport Merchant for claim. And we got the crone for the intrigue. And no defenders. Gives him another power. Gets a copy of Hand's Judgment out of my hand. And I believe leaves Ser Jorah standing, which is enough to get him dominance. Oh, no. Ties for dominance. I had 4 gold there. Sorry. So if I have Wildfire, I think now's the time to play it. Looking at his board across the table. But will it be enough? I don't know. But it's still going to leave Pain out there, which is... It's been a pain in my side. But it is first snow winter. So I was not playing Wildfire at this time. It was the first snow version of the deck. I remember bouncing back and forth between those. Decided on first snow, I guess, for this tournament. Which is nice that it will send a bunch back to his hand, but it does leave Pain out there. Which is kind of annoying. So after the first snow, next round, he'll just be able to probably kill something that I'm going to play. And I got a copy of Tyrion in play, which is nice. So maybe I can use a stealth to try to pull some power away from Alfredo here to try to slow him down. He's at 10 power already to my 4, so it's not looking good. But Ser Jorah will go away soon due to him having already 2 betrayal tokens on him. So that power will go away. But he just replaces it, no problem, with the Mountain here, who also has Renown. So he's got Tywin and the Mountain. And he puts Milk of the Poppy on Miri. So he's just seeing that milk. Yeah, he didn't need it, but he saw it anyway, and prevents any chance of Miri sneaking something through. But I do have Rattleshirt's Raiders, but I mean, he's my only military, and he's 3 strength, and he has to get through Tywin and the Mountain to win. So I don't think that's gonna happen. And Alfredo could be sitting on a treachery also to cancel that reaction. But he still has the Hound in hand. He has 4 gold. He's debating on just saving it. I would, to just put the Hound in during her first snow turn. Makes sense. And he does. So we got first snow go off here. Ser Jorah's going to go back to hand. Which does, never mind, gets rid of those betrayal tokens. So he's going to have a fresh Ser Jorah coming out shortly also. Unless I can intrigue it out of his hand. And I just pass challenges. I'm just going to try to play a little defensive, block the unopposed, try to prevent him from gaining as much power as possible.
More actions to winning.
So I claim the Rattleshirts, lose the power challenge. We're going to do some pillage, and it's going to get a Landsport Merchant. It's going to send it to the dead pile.
Well,
He chooses not to react, actually. I give him the option.
Come back to bite you.
Yeah, he'll get you.
2 cards in hand, right?
So I got 3 cards in hand. Alfredo just asking there. So I got an intrigue with Tywin. He's 10 strength. I gain 2 gold from my Tyrion. It looks like I block with 9, I spend a gold, put a Widow's Wail out on Tyrion to fully defend the intrigue. Just trying to prevent him from hitting my hand and having Tywin gain some more power there from Renown. But he can just gain an unopposed power here using Sir Illipain and get him through unopposed, which will gain some power. But he's going to spend 2 on a Birdman instead of the Hound, and he's just going to do the power challenge with Pain like we thought. No defenders. He goes up 2 more power, and he's got that Birdman and the extra gold to make sure he wins dominance.
My dominance?
Yo, yeah.
So Alfredo's at 12 power, I believe, if I'm counting correctly, against my 3.
How many cards you got?
And I definitely can't follow up first snow with a March to the Wall here. The fact that he played that Burnman definitely deters that, and I don't want to get rid of my own Miri or my own Tyrion. So I play Confiscation to get rid of the Milk off my Miri, and he plays Confiscation to get rid of my Widow's Will. So both attachments are going to go away.
I'll go first.
I can't catch a break.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. I just have
Alright.
nails.
All right.
Yeah,
I just
don't
wanted
want
to feel
that card.
important, like I was actually contributing.
Sorry, so that's first, right?
So I'm going first. And I'm going to get 5 gold here. So I get a King's Road. Let's see what I can put out here. And I get a copy of the Unsullied. And I put a Seal the Hand on Tyrion. So no gold saved. I pass over to Alfredo. I do have Tyrion. He can get me some extra money during the challenge phase. And I'm just putting that seal there on Tyrion. Hopefully he can get some power challenge through at least. Maybe steal some power to slow him down, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He's got the he's got Tywin out. Now he's got Jaime out. So he's got the 3 renown he can get on a military challenge alone.
Back in perfect order.
And yeah, I'm just mumbling there how he's just seeing everything that he needs, and just whenever I think I have like a tiny little shot, he just marshals something out that just, yeah, he just saw everything. Everything came perfectly for him, and he played it well. And I just stumbled over my own shoelaces here, and yeah. So this definitely over here. There's no way I can see him messing this up. And he had Ser Jorah out there that just put another renown on the board. All have military icons, so even on the military challenge, I realize he can just win. No matter what I do. Because he can get 4 renown off a military challenge alone. Even if I steal 1 power away. I think he's at 12 right now. So he's 3 away. If I steal 1 power, he's 4 away. And he can get it on the military, so
Military.
I just do a military challenge at him, just to troll him a little bit. I'm glad he won. I'm super happy that someone from our group, the local / Toronto Hamilton Facebook meta, took it and won the Ontario Regional. Not someone from Ottawa, not someone from Montreal, not someone from New York, Rochester that came up. But congrats to Alfredo for playing well all day, making it to the finals, and destroying my face. And taking the 2016 Ontario Regional Championship. And thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to Black Knight Games for hosting the tournament. Thanks to John Gobet for being our tournament organizer. And like I said, thanks to everyone who came from out of town to come play with us and make it a large tournament at my local store. And like I said, you want to support me on patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. Every dollar counts. Helps make the channel better. And we got another regional series coming up. Also going to Gen Con to get some more videos, guys. Stay tuned.